I want to dedicate this video to a interviewer and an author whose book I will read if I could find it anywhere. His name is Nathan Seven Scott, and I watched him interview. So when I was 15, when I was 16, I have never, up to that point, I was not like masturbating or anything like that. But I had a lot of confusion going on with myself. And I was watching, porn. And it was a porn star that he interviewed. This guy was like 6'9", and he had his penis was like 13 inches long allegedly. So I was interested in hearing the interview because I never heard of somebody with like a long penis that was 13 inches long. But anyway, I don't want to gross you out in the video. It was 13 inches long, and the guy who interviewed him was Nathan Seven Scott. So he wound up committing suicide, I think almost 10 years ago. You know, he committed suicide. I don't know how, maybe by like pills, I don't remember. But he was supposed to go to prison for like fraud because he had HIV, and he had medication that he couldn't afford or something, and he was lying about it or something like that. You gotta watch it's somebody's videos that break down how he died. But he didn't want to go to jail because he was he was gay and he was very effeminate. And not in a bad way. I don't mean that in a bad way, but he was likely to be victimized in jail. Raped. They probably could have passed him around, sold him into prostitution. It's possible. I just, I'm not here to tell you what's right or wrong, but I kind of know how that feels to feel, vulnerable to certain predators and, susceptible to being taken advantage of. I know how that feels. But I could give you a little advice on how to prevent it from happening with our, my condition. I want to give you a little bit of advice on how to avoid, I have a hard time saying certain words, but how to avoid getting taken advantage of if you deal with a certain condition that we know. So I know in your mind, when you're around people, you feel the need to be a people pleaser. Your brain tells you to do something, and if you don't do it, you feel bad, or you feel like you're not a good person if you don't do something. Let me tell you something. In your mind, remind yourself, well, these are two things you can do. If it doesn't feel right, remind yourself, don't put yourself in harm's way. If it doesn't feel right. If you feel you're going to get taken advantage of, don't put yourself in harm's way. If someone is asking you for money and you feel bad when you're not helping them out, in your mind, tell yourself that you have 5 kids, okay? You have 5 children. And your 5 children look just like you. And those 5 children are actually you, but you're going to times 5 yourself. Because you have to put yourself first. You have to take care of you, because you're not going to ask for help. You don't know how to ask for help from strangers. You don't know how to do that. So you have to you have to put in your mind that I have 5 children to take care of. I can't deal with your problems, and tell that. And even you're not lying if you say you have 5 kids, but tell people I have kids. I got stuff to take care of. Because what I'm taking out of their mouth, I'm putting it into yours. Don't feel bad if you don't help people out, you don't give to others, because you are the last person who will ask for help and probably not get it at all. Don't let people take advantage of you. Don't let people know how much money you have. Don't let people know really anything. If you get close to a person, remind them that you have children. You have to take care of you. Tell them that, you know, or if it helps, try to be very careful who you befriend. Try to make sure the person that you're around has their life in order, where they're not asking you for things all the time, because that can get really awkward. Because I would try not to make friends with somebody who is constantly begging for money, asking me for this and that.